Hi guys, my name is Charles from Tyto Robotics. Today I'm going to show you our new Flight Stand 500. First of all, I will start with the devices under test. Here you have the propeller itself. In that case, it's a Mejlek 70-inch prop. Here we have the motor behind, and if we follow the cables, they go down here to the motor controller. The motor controller itself is connected to our battery bank. Now I'm going to go back to the tool itself, and I'm going to talk about how we measure thrust and torque. So this is done by the force measurement unit. And in between the force measurement unit and the motor itself, you can see we have the motor mounting plate. If you're used to our other sizes of stands, you'll see it's a little bit different. So on the Flight Stand 500, we offer a blank plate in which you drill your own holes. That's just because at that size of motor, the hole patterns are not as standardized. Another difference is from our smaller flight stands, this is using a rotation sensor. The way it works is that there's an optical fiber behind and it sends laser on a reflective piece of tape. The fiber laser goes to an amplifier that is over here, and this has a lot of configurations. You can make it work with almost any surfaces and in any conditions, including outdoor in sunny conditions. While I'm here, I'm going to have a look at the pressure probe. So you can have multiple pressure probe connected. In this case here, we're using to measure the free stream flow velocity. So that would be a typical application in a wind tunnel. Another location that could be interesting would be to measure the wind speed at different position behind the propeller. Now, if I move down and I look at the how the actual force measurement is done. So we have a cable here. That cable is connected to our load cell amplifier box. It's single conditioning for measurement by our flight stand DAC, which I'll come back to a little bit later. For the electrical measurements, there's two parameters to measure: current and voltages. The current sensor is this box here. It comes with a 500 amp sensor, but it can also be customized. Again, that's an early version. Later version will look a little bit more polished. Here we have the voltage sensor. So this one goes up to 1000 volt. It can measure different locations. So you could measure it directly behind your ESC or directly at your voltage source. All those sensors can be used together. So you could have, for example, multiple voltage sensors or multiple current sensors. Now, all of those sensors that I've presented are connected to our flight stand DAC. It's a box that has measurement ports for up to 8 analog sensors. Something else to note about those boxes is that they are all real-time and synchronized electrically with each other, meaning that you can connect them together, or if you have also a smaller flight stand, you can connect them to the sync hub. There's also other sensors in here. There's the temperature measurement sensor. This one uses standardized temperature measurement probe, so you can get some from us, or there's also hundreds of different variants available by other vendors. Those flight stand DACs all connect to a regular laptop or desktop that works on Windows. So here you can see we have two USB cables. In the case of high power tests, you might want to put a bit more distance between you and the testing machine. So for those situations, you can use a laptop like this as a server, and you can remotely connect with the software over the local network. So that can be through a wired or wireless connection. So that concludes our tour of the Flight Stand 500. Thanks for watching.